Johnson, our communications manager. And as we mentioned last week, we have an exciting announcement this week. But before we get started, I am going to throw up the information about the turning point on the screen. So the Turning Point is based here in Plano. We're a rape crisis center. We serve survivors of sexual violence throughout the North Texas region. We have a crisis line where our trained advocates are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That number is 1-800-886-7273. Our mission is to provide counseling, education, and advocacy for all those impacted by sexual violence. So Angela, this month coming up in April is going to be Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and we've been working hard to get some exciting plans in the works.
Yes, I am excited. Our theme for this month will be Ask First, Consent. And so this theme really just helps pushes the conversation forward that consent is not just for sexual relationships, but it should be a part of our everyday interactions. And so asking for consent just makes sure that everyone feels safe and respected. So I'm excited to have more conversations around consent in the month of April and ongoing.
Yeah, so I think this theme of consent comes at perfect time because it is I keep seeing so much information about consent, especially in the digital world, with sharing pictures and all of the things that are involved with technology. I think it's a really timely topic to talk about how consent applies when we're not necessarily in person, but we're interacting online.
Yeah, sure. It just makes sure that everyone, like I said, feels respected. And so like you mentioned, like in a digital world, like asking, is it okay if I post this photo of you? Is it okay if I tag you at a particular location? So consent, it has a well-rounded perspective, like it's just part of everyday normal interactions.
Right. And it's one that's applicable to both children all the way up throughout all the life stages. Consent is natural and applies to everyone. So I love that. So
Absolutely.
big event, our big kickoff event. I wanted to talk to you about that. So our theme this year going forward, or not our theme, but the name of the event is Our Community Supports Survivors. So can you tell us a little bit about what we have planned for the event?
Yeah, so like you said, it's a community event. It's for the public. I'm excited about it. It's like our kickoff for the month. We're gonna just show up and let survivors know that, hey, we believe you, we support you, we're with you every step of the way. So that event will be April 1st, which is a Saturday, from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. And we will be having this event at a wonderful event in Plano. It's called the Art Center of Plano. It's right off East 16th Street. So I'm very excited about that. We'll have our Gallery of Courage. So we'll be showcasing some survivors who, feel comfortable like sharing their story with us. So I'm excited to read those stories and meet those survivors. I know that you have lined up some awesome guest speakers and some proclamations. You want to tell us about that?
Yes. So, well, before I say that, let me just clarify this. The Art Center of Plano is also right next to Haggard Memorial Park in downtown Plano. So if you've seen the beautiful gazebo, that will be the center of our program, our speaker remarks. So as Angela mentioned, we have mayors coming from around the area, Plano, Frisco, Allen, Richardson, and we have invitations to others those are the ones who've responded so far. So we're going to have a really public showing of our city proclamations for Sexual Assault Awareness Month and how important this issue is. And as a community that we're committed to raising awareness and to ultimately reducing sexual violence that occurs here. We will also have, as we mentioned last time, I think it was last time on our Facebook Live, Miss Lavinia Masters is going to speak. And as we mentioned, she has a a very powerful story as both a survivor turned advocate. So she's been instrumental in some of the state legislation that was passed and some of the actions the state has taken to process backlogged rape kits. So we're going to get to hear from her and some others as well. So
Mhm.
in addition to the program, we're going to have tables with all of our partners in the community that are working on related issues, and they'll have some fun activities. This is a family-friendly event, so we'll have lots of activities. We have a Zumba instructor, so we'll have Zumba going on, and it will just be a great time for survivors, for their friends, for their families, for anyone who supports survivors to come out and be seen, to take up space, and to just acknowledge to be together and that we are supported, so that they can see that the community really supports them and supports in making this a safer place for everyone.
Absolutely. And so our awareness will not just particularly be on that one day. We have some things that's happening throughout the month of April. One in particular is an awareness outreach event campaign. It's called Till the Town. So I'm very excited about that, so that we'll be able to spread that awareness all throughout Collin County. So Amy, you want to tell us a little bit more about Till the Town?
Sure, and I'm actually going to pull up a picture on the screen because it might help you get a better sense of what we're talking about. But we're going to have this initiative where we hang teal sashes around town, and we include on that our information about the turning point, about sexual awareness, and how to contact us for anyone who's in need. And so I think we're going to be able to do some fun social media tie-ins with maybe taking pictures and posting, and we might have some raffle opportunities or something along those lines. So keep an eye out. They will be posted in public locations, and we'll have more details as April gets closer. But if you're interested in supporting this initiative and you know of a perfect location that's a high traffic area, or you want to sponsor a ribbon and include an organizational logo or a family name in honor of, we have options for that. So it's $10 to sponsor a sash, and these sashes will be in prominent locations around the county, not just in Plano.
Yeah, so
And
if you're
so,
go ahead, sorry. Yeah, if you're interested, like Amy said, in supporting by purchasing, sponsoring a sash, you can just reach out to us at outreach@theturningpoint.org.
Perfect. And so the last item that I had coming up, so April 26th is Denim Day. And Angela, I wondered if you can talk to us a little bit about what that means.
Yeah, so Denim Day will be Wednesday, April 26th. Is really just a day of action and awareness, and it encourages everyone to wear your denim in support to just get rid of victim blaming. And so we'll be doing some online social media campaigns for Denim Day. So if you're interested, just please follow us on our social media page, where The Turning Point on Facebook and The Turning Point RCC on Instagram for more information as we get closer to that date.
I don't know if anybody remembers, but I think Denim Day comes from this case that happened in Italy where this woman was assaulted, and the defense that was given for the person who committed this act was that, and it might have been the judge as well, was that
Yeah.
she was wearing jeans. So she was asking for it, this source of victim blaming, and it caused this huge public outcry. And so now it's something that happens throughout the world. So we're excited to be a part of this and help do our part for raising awareness.
Yeah, and so in particular, thinking about the jeans and the victim blaming, what was said was that her jeans were so tight that she had to have helped with taking them off. And so that's kind of where that jean and Denim Day kind of came from, like you said, is it was more the blame was placed on the victim, and that's where we want to get away from. It is not the victim's fault. Yeah.
Well, great. Well, are there any other activities or things that you want to share coming up about Sexual Assault Awareness Month?
We'll just be out in the community, showing up for survivors, letting you guys know that we are available, as Amy said, about all of our resources, things that we offer, we'll be throughout the community. If you just want to, I guess, be engaged with things that we have going on, you can visit us at our website, theturningpoint.org. And you can also follow and engage with us on social media, The Turning Point on Facebook and The Turning Point RCC on Instagram.
And just especially if you're located on a college campus, we'll have tables there throughout the month for the different activities that are going on in Collin College, UTD, University of Texas at Arlington, and SMU, hopefully. So we'll be around, and we look forward to having everyone join us and be a part of raising awareness and sharing the important information about our services with those in need. So we appreciate it, and we'll see you back here next week. Thanks.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.